Hey everyone, welcome. Today, we're taking something that usually feels incredibly dense and honestly just overwhelming. I'm talking about bureaucratic court systems and public records, and we're turning it into simple, actionable knowledge that you can use right away. If you've ever hit a frustrating paywall trying to find a simple public document, or if you've just felt completely lost in a maze of government websites, well, you are absolutely in the right place. Unlock the secrets of Hayes County court records online absolutely free. Whether you're conducting personal research, on the hunt for historical information, or needing specific legal documents, this guide will transform you into a skilled navigator of public records. Stay tuned to become an expert in just a few simple steps. Okay, let's dive into this. Here's a quick look at our roadmap for today's explainer. We're going to cover the record-keeping landscape, break down the actual digital portals you'll use, walk you through a step-by-step search, discuss any costs along with some expert tips, highlight those tricky third-party pitfalls, and then wrap it all up with a quick summary. First up, the landscape, and knowing exactly where to look. So the Texas Public Information Act actually guarantees your constitutional right to access these records. But here's the catch. Getting them for free requires knowing exactly where to look. Think of it like knowing which door to open in a massive building. If you open the wrong door, you're just not going to find your record. You've got the district clerk's office, currently led by Amanda K. Calvert, and they handle the heavy stuff. We're talking felony criminal cases, family law like divorces and child support, and high-value civil litigation. Then you've got the county clerk. This is your door for lower-level stuff like misdemeanors, as well as probate issues, real property deeds, and lower-level civil cases. Just knowing this one distinction right off the bat is going to save you hours of frustrated searching. Let's move along and see how this builds, breaking down the official digital tools you'll be using. Picking the correct portal from the very start is your ultimate time saver. If you're looking for local court cases, both criminal and civil, the Odyssey portal is your absolute best friend. It offers free registers of actions and hearing dates. Now, if you need a broader statewide search, you want to use ResearchTX, which actually gives you indexes and even first-page document previews for free. For things like property deeds and business names, you'll head over to the county clerk's self-service web. And if you're specifically looking for recent jail bookings and charges, you'll go straight to the official sheriff's inmate search. And this brilliantly illustrates a vital rule of thumb as you navigate these portals. Always look for the official seal of Hayes County, Texas. This seal is your visual verification that you are actually on a legitimate, government-backed portal where the index searches are truly free, rather than some commercial site that's just trying to charge you for public data.
All right, Section 3, Step-by-Step Search. It is time to master the system.
Let's start with the Odyssey Case Management System. Step 1, you have to select the right category, either criminal or civil, family, and probate. Step 2 is super critical. When searching by name, this system is incredibly strict. You absolutely must use the formula, last name, comma, first name. If you just type out John Smith normally, it's probably going to error out on you. Toss in a date of birth if you have it, just to filter out people with the same name. Step 3, if you happen to already have the specific cause number, you can just toggle the search parameter and bypass the name search entirely. Super easy. And finally, Step 4, once your results pop up, click that blue case number link. It opens up the Register of Actions, giving you a complete chronological docket of the case for absolutely free. Now, if you're using that statewide ResearchTX portal, the workflow is slightly different. First, you actually have to register for a basic account. Don't worry, it's free. Or if you happen to have eFile Texas credentials already, you can just use those. Second, execute your query. You can search across all 254 Texas counties by name, case number, or even the judge's name. Third, review your results. And here's a great little trick. Downloading the full text of a document will cost you money, but with that free basic account, you can preview the first page of any document at absolutely no charge. Now, what's really interesting about this next point is that it can save you from a huge research error. Because ResearchTX is a statewide system, its usefulness depends entirely on how well the local county systems integrate with it. In some cases, a lawsuit's initial filings will show up just fine, but the final judgment or dismissal will be completely missing. So if you see a case on ResearchTX that looks unresolved, always go back and cross-reference it with Hayes County's local Odyssey portal. That's how you make sure you're seeing the true final register of actions. Moving right along to costs and expert tips, let's talk about what actually isn't free. $5. If you decide you just don't want to do the online search yourself and you'd rather ask the clerk's office to conduct a name search covering a 10-year history for you, it's going to cost you a flat $5 per name searched. Basically, you're paying for their time. But hey, since you're watching this explainer, you already know how to do it yourself for free.
So we know finding the indexes is free, but getting your hands on official paper copies often is not. Here's a look at the exact fee structure. Searching on the lobby terminals in person is totally free, but if you want to download an electronic copy of a court document at home, it's $1 for the first 10 pages and then 10 cents a page after that. Need a certified copy for official legal use? That'll run you $1 per page plus a $5 certification fee. And vital records, like a certified birth certificate, are a flat $23. For anyone navigating the Certified Payments website, here is some helpful insider knowledge. Make sure you use the correct bureau code. For instance, it's 5779509 for the district clerk. Want to bypass those online document copy fees entirely? Well, here are 3 expert secrets. Number 1, physically visit the San Marcos Government Center. They have free public lobby terminals where you can view and read full case files right there on screen without paying a single dime. Number 2, if you're doing some heavy-duty legal research, the free law library inside the Government Center gives you premium access to databases like Westlaw, Patron Edge, and Lexis. Guys, that is literally thousands of dollars of software available to you for free. And number 3, you can sign up for interactive text alerts directly from the county clerk to get automated status updates straight to your phone. Section 5, Third-Party Pitfalls, How We Can Avoid Those Predatory Sites. As you start digging into public records, especially criminal records, you are inevitably going to bump into third-party data aggregators. If you live around Central Texas, you might already be familiar with the search trend known as the Hayes Busted newspaper. Look, these are heavily ad-supported third-party sites that just scrape jail logs and present them in a really social, sensationalized format. And while they are super popular, they are absolutely not your primary source. You should always contrast these predatory, ad-heavy sites with the safety and the accuracy of the official Hays County Sheriff's inmate search portal. So the crucial point here is this. Third-party sites often host incomplete or outdated information, and they entirely lack vital legal context. Online mugshots are just snapshots of an arrest. It's just an interaction with law enforcement. They are absolutely not convictions. Always keep in mind the fundamental legal principle of innocent until proven guilty, and try to view these online records with a strictly neutral perspective. Section 6, Summary and Disclaimer. Let's wrap this all up. Here are your core actionable takeaways for today. First, always know which clerk, district, or county actually holds the records you're looking for. Second, leverage those Odyssey and ResearchTX portals using the strict search criteria we talked about so you can get that free index information. Third, factor in copy and certification fees if you actually need the physical paper in your hands. And finally, bypass all that clickbait and always rely on official county portals for accurate data. Before we go, just a really quick and important disclaimer. This explainer is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. If you encounter any complications with your records or you find yourself requiring specific legal guidance, please contact a qualified attorney or the Hays County court system directly for assistance. And there you have it. You are officially a skilled navigator of the Hays County public record system. So now that you have the tools to bypass those paywalls and search like an absolute pro, what piece of local history or public record are you going to uncover first? Dive into those portals, start searching, and empower yourself with information. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy researching.